Hey, welcome to D&D. All right. What would you guys like to do?
How long should we relax before continuing? Like I said before, I don't know when my new friend will make his way beyond.
I don't want to lose too much travel time.
And what is this guy? Oh, you know what? He's getting a southern accent. Nasu's getting a southern accent for this time. I hear gunslinger. It's gotta be southern.
Western or nothing.
And what is he saying to you? I sort of like it. It's sexy.
Yeah, I totally just pictured a butt chin on him, like.
Yeah. Yeah, big clap is like.
Yeah.
Just have to do this.
Last I heard, he was saying help.
Well, that's great.
Seemed very urgent about it.
Well, can you help us?
I don't know. Maybe it'll be good company.
Last period, Zafrid killed me a little bit. So, I'm not quite fond of spirits.
Well, I'm sure you didn't talk to them before you met them.
No, they were all chained by this ruby on the wall. Weird. Didn't like it. Didn't like it all that much.
A ruby on the wall? You guys have had such amazing adventures.
Yeah, well.
It's really the stuff of stories.
I wish I was conscious for most of it.
What?
Every time we fight, they seem to just go after me.
Oh, well,
I get hit pretty hard.
you're red, so.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Maybe every creature in Adam. I'm back to you guys. Maybe every creature in Adamus is like a bull.
What are you looking at?
Are you
my
allergic to
back is
water?
to you guys.
Oh, why aren't you looking at us?
Cause you're naked.
Yeah? You never seen a naked person before?
Not willingly.
Oh. Wait, what? We gonna talk about that?
No, I mean that there have been.
Actually, never mind. That's too
No.
much. Never mind.
Oh God, we've run into people that have been naked before, haven't we?
I don't know.
That was not me talking in character. I feel like we've.
Anyway.
Sorry.
I guess it happens sometimes.
You said your name is Eupheme?
Oh, yes. That's my first name.
Where you from?
Eupheme. Around. I usually stay in the Central Realms, but we never really stayed anywhere.
We?
Yeah. There used to be a we.
Cool.
And you?
Yeah. I sort of just ran into these folks at a town, and they had this fellow with them, and he asked for my help because I had a gun, and apparently he had met someone else with a gun before, and he talked well about this gentleman with a gun. I don't like being compared to other people, especially not people that use guns. I don't know. It's like you are being compared to something else. But I hitched a ride with these folks. Shit started getting a little bit wild, but
Like meeting gods and...
yeah, about that. Yeah, and that's not really my deal. I threatened to shoot him because I didn't know who he was, and apparently they had run into him a couple times. But
Wow, you can't write this down.
yeah,
You threatened to shoot a god.
I didn't know he was a god at first. But if I did, I probably would have still threatened to shoot him.
In all fairness, Nasu, a man appears on the top of Hero's Peak out of nowhere with a deck of cards, and you don't think it's something strange?
In all fairness, Vivian, there are 7 other schools of magic. And you picked necromancy?
Oh
I'm sorry. Was I not supposed to say that? Anyway, I think I'm done with my bath. And he gets up.
I do whip around when he says that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, now I'm a little bit uncomfortable. Can you turn back around?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that make you uncomfortable?
Yeah. Especially since I know that you only been forced to look at naked people. I'm not one. And he turns around.
She's your first. You're her first choice.
Hey, quiet. Can you please turn around? And he covers his crack.
I cast Gust on him.
Okay, what are you trying to do?
He has to make a strength saving throw.
Shit.
Do you want me to roll? Oh, no, you got it.
No, I got it.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
I just gotta pull up his sheet now.
It's gonna be +4.
Okay. It's 11.
Yeah, he gets pushed 10 feet away.
Okay. And he sort of skids across the stone and moss, like dirt gets all... Alright, fine, I deserve that. He sits up.
Is this like your thing? You guys rib on each other?
Yes, he likes to make
Yes.
a bunch of very outlandish jokes, and I like to send him flying. That's what we do.
Yes. See, Vivian here, she hates necromancy, and that's why I said it. She's a divination wizard.
That makes sense. Do you have a divination wizard looking for a man?
Yeah, that's how she did the clairvoyance. We're looking for her divination master. And he goes and just like puts on his
He better
shorts.
put on his fucking shorts, fucking dillweed, fucking ass.
Alright then, I guess it's time to get going.
Yeah, you said someone found another pathway?
Yeah, it's over this way.
Thank
Covered in
goodness.
vines. It's more of the same, unfortunately.
And Clink, how you doing, big man?
This is a nice place. I really like looking at all this stuff. This is a nice change of scenery.
Oh God,
Can you get wet?
can you get what?
Yes, it is been raining back there. It was raining for a long time while we were walking.
It was. Yeah. Sorry.
Yes.
We forgot.
That's
No, it is
that's why
okay.
it's all green, ain't it?
I mean,
Isn't that
I don't know.
Palantina?
I don't. It is my color. I woke up like this. It does
I would.
get more. It does get more on me, but I don't know what it is. But
Oh.
Are we
Whatever
talking
it
about
is.
It's patina.
yeah.
Palantina?
Patina.
That's what I said.
I think I met someone named Patina.
Oh my god.
Great.
I know a few Patinas actually.
All right, well, let's get going, shall we? You guys traverse into the hidden tunnel, going northward.
I was thinking the same
thing. Yeah, I know. Oh, God. Night comes eventually. You set up camp. You see some icicles dripping as you get closer, or as you get further away from the area you just rested in. The icicles seem to become harder, and it gets gradually colder and colder the further and further away you get. Now reaching about -1 Fahrenheit. It's pretty chilly. Okay, so you guys start up again. You notice no bones of small creatures here, and you see no flora to speak of. The stone becoming frosted as you continue forward, even more so. As if it were 5 in the morning and you had just set off in the wee hours. Though it is far past midday, it looks encrusted with frost, as if no part of it has seen any warmth in quite some time. What? Go ahead.
I'm going to be honest with you all. This is very new for me.
What's new? It just seems like frosty a bit.
It doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make sense?
Why did it get so cold all of a sudden?
Probably the temperature.
Yep, I didn't think of that actually.
He means that there's no rain and it's sunny. There's no reason it should be this
Oh,
cold.
yeah.
I was gonna press it, but yeah.
I mean, you're right. This
It's
isn't,
weird.
This isn't what
It's new,
normally
it's
happens.
new for us, too. We just sort of roll with it at this point.
But we're going north right now.
Northeast.
This is the way.
But this hasn't happened before.
The cold. No.
I mean, we don't even know that the cold is linked to your ghost.
I'm just being frank with you all. That's all.
Yeah, this is new for us, too, so it's all good. So, the night comes. You set up camp for the night, your breath growing thick in the air, like clouds stemming from your mouth and nostrils. Your snot freezes even more than it already was within your nose, and your lips begin to crack, though the blood even freezes upon them before you're able to even wipe it.
Gross.
This cold is daunting. You feel your mind wandering to distract your body from the sensations it experiences, and you find it difficult to find any respite in the realm of dreams and meditation as you attempt to drift off to sleep. Luckily,
Sadly.
your sleep is unabated.
Nice. Cool.
You roll your sleeping bags or rolls back up, pack your pots and pans, and load them all onto Clink as your joints begin to give way to the stress of the cold. Yeah, he's a pack mule. As you
Just
continue,
temporarily.
as you continue your travels, the light around you begins to fade even sooner than usual. And as it reaches about noon, the light around you wanes almost entirely.
What the fuck?
The sun is not seen above, nor the stars, nor the clouds. It is just darkness that surrounds you. Though you see wisps of milky white energy coursing through the depths of the shards, and sourceless black smoke gently caressing the stone above you every once in a while. You hear nothing, not a single solitary sound, with the exception of your troop traveling through the path. It is a sensation you've grown accustomed to hearing, or not hearing. I've seen that type of energy before. When I died, I saw a lot of it all around me when I was heading down to Mortem.
What do you mean when you were heading down? It wasn't in Mortem's realm.
No, it was in Mortem. I saw a bunch of it, like wispy bits. That's exactly it. But these don't look to be going anywhere. They just seem to be wisping around. Very strange. Are these your spirits?
Probably. Is it like this usually?
What? No.
No.
No, this is chaotic.
This is
and
different.
weird.
Okay.
And it's all around you.
Well, this has been a very unique experience from the beginning, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're all learning here. Are we continuing forward, or are we getting the fuck out of here?
Is this the way that
Forward.
your spirit
Forward
is?
is the only way to go. He must really need help.
All
I'm
right.
gonna take a step aside and also call down a tail.
Okay, sounds good.
Comfortable with necromancy.
You travel through the starless night, the shards of the spine whizzing at you, out of the darkness that surrounds the space. The frost that has been accumulating upon the stone now fully set in, encapsulating much of the needles and razors that you know so well. However, there is no snow, and the ground is very dry here, just hard from the extreme cold you feel gnawing at your bones. You'd guess around -19 or so degrees
Bug.
Fahrenheit. Your skin itself begins to crack from the cold. You sense time now, not by the light in the sky, as that has all but failed you, but instead by the feeling of exhaustion growing in your body. Vivian informs the group of the actual time around 8 p.m., though it feels as though many days have passed within this strange space. You walk somewhat blindly at this point, even dark vision failing to see past a few tens of feet from your face.
Is it still as spiky?
Yes,
Oh my god.
and remember it is now the 28th.
Then colds do a lot of dangerous things. This one is definitely going into the notebook.
Suddenly, as you begin to travel even greater distance in, as you believe your body can take it, the space opens up around upon either side of you. Just frozen soil and empty space in front and on either side. Without sound, you're unable to gauge how large the space exactly is. And without sight, you can do no such thing either. You stand there, somewhat naked in the dark, hundreds of miles into Varntuk's spine, amidst the darkness and cold of the mountain secrets. What would you like to do?
It ate it. All of it?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Well, I didn't prepare to spell magic. Oh, don't like that.
Hello? We're friends. I've heard you calling.
Your ghost support has arrived.
Put my hand on my blade. I'm gonna walk into the...
You going forward?
Yeah.
You traverse into the dark plain that rests in front of you. The ground shimmers in frost as you walk forward, the darkness hovering over the ground like a fog, giving the illusion of a clear space between it and the ground and giving the impression of a bent reality within the space. You begin to walk up an inclined path, small lips of stone on either side of you, and a gentle mist that surrounds your feet, slowly displacing as you walk into the space. The stone is a dark, ashy gray underneath your feet, the cold sapping even the stone of its life force. You also begin to hear strange sounds shooting all around you. Like a tornado of whispers that seem to be consuming your body and soul. And then, as you move forward, they stop. It's silent. You stand upon the cold stone with nothing but your companion's breathing to break the silence that surrounds you. A stark contrast to what you experienced not but a few seconds prior.
I want to be looking out for a potential ambush.
Perception check with disadvantage.
11.
Okay.
We're here to help you. You're not alone. So just come out and talk to me, for goodness sake.
Broken any response.
Now he chooses to be shy. He's here somewhere.
I don't really like this.
I don't like it either. What normally happens here? What do you just give them a blessing and send them on their way?
They usually need something done so that their soul can rest in peace, or at least that they're not alone in their final days. They usually have left someone in some regard, and that person needs me more than they do. I don't know what this one wants, but he's obviously in trouble. So we have to help him. At least, I mean, we came all his way.
I have literally nothing I can do to eliminate any of this.
So are you guys going forward?
If I can, yeah, I don't even know where I'm going, right?
Nope.
We keep moving.
Okay.
I'm looking for him.
So you continue to walk up the slight incline and deeper into the shadowed space until you feel it even out a bit. In front of you, about 30 feet or so, you see a writhing mass of shadow and pulsating, quivering energy. The shadow looks as if it were made of recently charred paper being blown in every direction simultaneously and reformed the moment its form was blown aside. Just
I'm
Don't think it's this thing.
pulling out my quarterstaff and adjusting my ring on my finger.
okay. Nasu grabs out his gun, puts it to his side.
I reach over. I reach over and just like Vivian, and I just touch. If you give me your palm, I touch it and cast Death Ward
Thank you.
Let's not be too nasty. Everyone, you could be friendly.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, writhing mass.
Doesn't seem to be.
I'll try to telepathically talk to it.
Oh shit.
Okay. As you make the link, make a wisdom saving.
Wisdom saving?
Mhm.
13.
So you hear and then it stops. And then you all are pushed forward.
Holy shit.
From behind, we're pushed towards the thing.
Mm-hmm. The form stops pulsating. Its burnt paper form slows in its violent reshaping. It appears to now float as if in water. All of its hundreds of wisps gently waving in the cold dark of the space you currently reside. It looks rather large now. And as it turns towards you, you see a tormented and gaunt gray and black face, accented by white lines that contour its pained visage. The face appears to be in a perpetual state of agony, but silent. Its loosened and destroyed teeth constantly bore for you to see, and its eyes reduced to shadows writhing in shriveled sockets.
Holy shit.
The entire face appears to be attached only by the plumes of the same substance the whole body is made of, a gently caressing smoke touching its strange skull and licking the bottom of its face.
Is that you, friend?
Not mean to see it.
Can you hear him?
Yes.
What terrible circumstances have you been in? We have
The Alumni toiled.
What did you see?
Set up dominoes.
Set up dominoes?
Initiative roll.
Oh,
Did he say set up dominoes?
I'm gonna go get something really fast.
Well, geez Louise, what the fuck did the Erlendi do?
So this guy is using
What?
old drow names.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yes, he is.
dude.
in the spine. Which is curious.
That's a 16.
16? Okay, so you. It takes no damage.
Fuck.
My instincts might have been wrong on this one.
Okay.
Think we got it on the ropes, guys.
Alright. Fireball.
Alright, so you. I'm not even gonna have you roll damage.
Done nothing.
As it lights up the entire area, you. But it instantly.
But I saw that.
Yes. And you see onto itself and
Nice.
into the ground.
No.
But you take more damage.
But
The tendrils break into your bubble and begin to go through your jaw and cover your eyes. You see a vision. You see in the distance, through a hallway, two elvish figures lit by firelight, reading through a book. You hear one of them say, "It must be done."
The enemies of Arantuk must fall. We must do what needs to be done. If that means transform... What was that?
You see them look at you, and then the vision.
Go away, go away, go away. Go away, go.
Holy shit.
And
It's
it
fast
immediately
as
goes
fuck.
back. Yes.
Prayer of healing up to 6 creatures of your choice you can see within range. Each regain hit points equal to 2d8 plus 3 or whatever.
Yes. Yes, you
Cool.
will heal them. That is insanity. Fuck
Yeah.
man. Yes.
Yep. That is 6 points of damage.
How do you want to do this, man?
Oh,
so
finally,
close.
man.
Thank God.
So the dagger pierces the back of the skull, and you see a person, what looks to be a dark elven individual, through the smoke as the smoke dissipates, and you see all of the skin off and all the flesh pop off as he becomes an ethereal form, looks at you
Ah!
as he into the ground. You go to where the smoke deteriorated, the bands of charred, violently shaking paper, and you see eyes.
Ooh.
The eyes smoke and burn. They burn your hands as you touch them, though they are not hot, but incredibly cold like dry ice. They feel as if they are made of stone and of mud simultaneously. As you brush against them, they feel hard as stone, yet as you squeeze your fingers, crush them easily as they smoosh around your hands, only to reform as soon as you relieve pressure.
Ooh.
They are held in a form of stasis by the cursed knowledge that they seem to have seen some years prior. You still see wisps of the energy fade away entirely, the darkness receding entirely from the space all around you, and you watch as the frost begins to melt slightly as well, though the cold of the mountain quickly begins to turn it all into slush. There was a moment of heat, just momentarily, and the cold, although this is a very, you can deal with this amount of cold. You see multiple corpses of small animals, perfectly preserved by the chill of the space all around you, as well as some incorporeal energy that makes their way to the body of where the creature was slain. You watch as this energy crawls to each of the fallen creatures all around you, gently caressing it momentarily, and then slowly seeping into the stone. If you want to make an Arcana or religion check, whichever one you can.
I'll make a religion check.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Arcana?
Which is a 26, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, 26.
I rolled a 21.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All three of you
Wow.
would know this.
Fuck yeah.
These were the trapped souls, you would think, of the creatures that fell, saying goodbye to their bodies, and then returning to Mortem's grasp.
I'm gonna run over frantically.
Okay. You also see, as you run over, perfectly preserved bodies of other adventurers all around you.
No.
Most of them look younger than you'd expect, though you don't see any real way to determine their age. 2 of them appear to be wearing thick winter mountaineering clothes, donning a harness with various tools still strapped upon them, and rope hanging from their bags. They appear to be wearing a thick fur and leather jacket, along with other trinkets. The jacket is a light tan, and the fur is a white and black feathery fur, possibly from owlbear pelts. The pants are thick canvas and appear to be linen with the same pelt, like within it, seamed, lined. Some slightly protruding from the seams of the fabric. Their faces look warped in fear, and their hands covering their chest in what could be a failed attempt to warm their bodies. The 2 you see appear to be only about 15 feet apart. From what you saw, they were unlikely able to see each other as they died. Both of them men, human, possibly in their mid-40s, by the looks of it. Since you're running over, do you investigate these guys?
Yeah.
Okay. You find on both of them a sigil of Trispal, a blue dragon's profile superimposed onto a large golden oak leaf. The dragon is seen breathing lightning downward with its neck arched downward in a regal pose. The eyes are ruby red. all embossed upon a rather thick silver medallion. However, on the other side is a sigil of the Archaeological Guild of Trisfal and the Explorers of the King. 2 mining picks crossed in front of a dragon's head, its gaping maw in the shape of a deep tunnel that consumes the 2 picks, also sporting 2 ruby eyes that burn brightly just above the words upon the emblem. Their names are nowhere to be found upon the emblems. You also find a potion of mountain goat step on one of them,
We have 4 now.
as
Sorry.
well as a healing kit upon one of them as well. Both of them appear to have coin if you wanted to try and count that up.
These people could have been here for forever. Trapped.
You hear no voices now.
Wow. I usually just have to sit around and hear some dead guy complain about leaving his wife behind. This is to be able to free this many souls. It's amazing.
I'm glad we didn't let you come here alone.
I'm very thankful for your help. I saw some things.
Yeah.
The wisps.
Yeah.
Did you see me fall down there?
No, I was focused on something else.
Good. I'm gonna end it there for the night.
Cool.
Okay.
We'll split up the
Whoa!
spoils